Hey there, everybody. Smithy, I see you there, man. Appreciate you coming and hanging out tonight. Everybody, this is Big Dawg Network. We're going to finish this season at Las Vegas Motor Speedway in the Tier 1 Truck Series. Currently, sitting P1 on the board, but I had a draft-dated practice lap, so this is going to be another track like Kansas. Hopefully have another dominating performance like Kansas. So we'll see. Currently, I'll let you guys see this. I am 18 points in the lead here. Let me zoom in so you can see that. But currently I'm 18 points ahead of P2. So should have a good chance of winning it tonight. Eddie Baker's in P2. Dakota Ramsdale's in P3. Jared Hayes is in P4. And Matthew Erickson's P5. With Greg Wood P6. He hasn't raced anymore this round, so he's pretty much solidified P6. But if I have a good start to this race, I mean, pretty much I've won it, but I have to maintain a good start. So that's why I'm here. I'm going to try to finish this season strong. If I can win it, it's perfect, icing on the cake, because I want to leave no doubt that I deserve this one if I can get it. So yeah, thank you, Hellhound. Yeah, I hope a lot more trucks show up. I'm looking right now just to look at the entries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're right there at how many showed up this last time. So we're looking at about the same. But like I said, I've had a pretty dominant series. I only have 3 wins to show. A lot of Eddie Baker's wins I should have won. But you see, I led 642 laps this year. The closest one behind me is Dakota with 198. So in the 15 stage wins compared to Dakota's 4. He's the next one, him and Greg Wood. So I led a chunk of laps this year. Didn't have the results to prove it, of course, but ultimately I've had a clean race. I had 14 top 10s compared to everybody else and 10 top 5s on top of my 3 wins. So every race I had a top 10, so I stayed up there. Just trying to win it as much as possible, just trying to keep at it. So Anyway, I'm gonna get out here and get me a few laps in while I'm sitting here conversating with you guys. Run a fuel run or a tire run, so to speak. Just kind of see what my tires are gonna do. But I hope everybody's having a good night tonight. Everybody is showing up. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. Las Vegas, like I said, is a lot like Kansas. You have to treat it as such. It's pretty smooth track. I always use these hash marks as a telltale. If you catch this white paint down on the bottom, you can typically helps turn your tire if you gain traction and turn. But ultimately, over a long run, you want to lift a little bit. So I lift right about here and get back in the throttle and try to come out of the turn in the middle of those hash marks. Same over here. Left side's there, right side's there. Lift a little bit. Don't want to come back out too high because then you have to put more input in the wheel to get it to turn, which in turn burns tires. So. But yeah, we put a big APB out in the Discord. You know, I told everybody I appreciate them, you know, regardless of the nonsense that happened during the season with the bickering and the complaining and all that nonsense. But I appreciated everybody because it really has been a good league. Just hate it's going to end because it has so much potential. But my main concern tonight is the stuttering I'm getting. Maybe that was part of the problem there. The lighting needed to change. But it's yeah, stuttering a little bit. It's not real bad, but if I'm in the middle of a turn fighting with somebody, I don't want it to do that. So I'm hoping that it smooths out before the race. So there's some bumps in the middle of 1 and 2 here at Vegas. They can be pretty disruptive. Make the rear end bounce. Make you lose a little bit of time if you hit them. So that's why I go underneath them. I'll show you right here on this lap. If you don't get away from them and you hit these bumps, I'll show you right here. Go over them pretty good. Kind of disrupts the truck a little bit. Not too terrible, but you could really notice it if you're battling someone. It will definitely grab a hold of your truck, make it bounce a little bit. wish it would stop that stuttering. I hope the stream looks alright. If you guys can let me know if the stream looks fine. I know I'm good there, but this race room's stuttering a little bit on me. I don't like it. Right here on the back stretch, especially when it does it to me, it messes with me. Okay, it looks fine to you. All right, appreciate that, Hellhound. I just hate this stuttering. It don't normally do it, you know, it doesn't do it all the time, but every now and then. And I wonder if it's this transition to night and day, so we shall see. Somebody just hopped in with me, so I don't know who it is. Probably Devin. Hey, what's up, man? Doing good. I've got you turned down. I can barely hear you.
Okay. I wanted to ask if you wanted to be the last in-race reporter, and yeah.
Anything for you, Zach.
Well, I will. I will try to contain my excitement. I am rooting for you, so I
appreciate that, man.
Win the thing. So, yeah.
Unless I have some serious issues, which my stuff's already kind of stuttering a little bit on the backstretch. I don't know if it's the transition from night to day or what, but I have a little bit of a stutter, which you know what I'm talking about. Anytime this graphics issues, but I shouldn't have an issue. I hadn't had any packet loss or anything type warnings, so barring any of that, I should be good tonight.
Well, I'm pumped. Go out there and kick some butt and go win the thing. And I will be interviewing you before the race, during the warm-up, and at the end of the stages, and hopefully when you win, and as the champion. And yeah, so that's how tonight's going to go.
All right, man. Sounds good.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right, buddy. See you. Well, guys, I'm going to be the in-race reporter tonight, so that should be fun. Really pumped about that. Oh, look at Dakota. Just couldn't leave it alone, could you, Dakota?
What happened?
Oh, you just got a faster lap than me. I was just joking, saying you couldn't leave it alone.
No, I figured I'd catch a little draft off of Matt.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. But hey, we're gonna have a faster lap anyway. Like I said, I treat this place like Kansas, so that dirty air is gonna hit you.
Oh yeah, 100%. Definitely need a clean air here.
goes that jumping again. All right, so that was a good pit entry.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
I need to do better on my pit service times, because if you notice, the further you are in the box, the further you're out of the box, it tends to change.
Go Mango, go Mango, hard, hard, hard.
What up, Box? Jazz ass. What's up, buddy? Hope you're doing alright, man. It starts probably about 8:50 or so. We got 9 laps left in practice before qualifying. You got 5 minutes qualifying and then 5 minutes of warm-up. I am the in-race reporter tonight, so I'll be talking to the broadcast at the beginning of the race, at the end of the stages, and hopefully in victory lane at the end of the stage, or end of the race. So we'll see how that goes. They sure will, won't they? You know, my my social relations team said to let that guy in. So I have to do what they tell me, you know. I'm going to work on my green flag pit stops right here. I'm going to try to push it a little bit further this time. Oh, I could definitely do that. Oh, okay. I do need to hit her up then, huh? But Dakota Ramsdale, he had a draft dated lap, so I'm not really, you know, and I'm sure Eddie Baker did too. So I'm not too concerned with it. See, he was pulling from them. And all the important places too, so. I don't think I have to win tonight. Like I showed everybody earlier. Oh, it's already off. But I'm 18 points ahead of P2. So, barring any major mishaps tonight, I should win the championship. But right now we only have 8 trucks. So, I hate it. You know, I get not a lot of people want to show up because there's nothing to really race for. But if you come in here and pay, you know, I paid $20 to be in this league to run a full season. You would think people that paid that good of money would try to get their money's worth at the end of the year. But hey, if they don't want to, that's fine. Because what up, boss man? Appreciate you coming and hanging out, bud. But it did let me know that they sweetened the pot a little bit more. More people had jumped into the league before payouts. So at the end of this race, if I win the championship, I get a good chunk of money for winning the championship. So we'll see how that goes. Even, which I'm not going to, because it's mathematically impossible to finish 6th, especially because one of them's not even here. So I've already beat him just by being here in the first 2 races, but I'd get 25 points back. So yeah, I'll use it on your shirt when it comes in. Yeah, I'm still waiting on to hear about that, so we'll see. And Terry, I know you saw it. Look at this right here. Oh, I know that bothers you, that paint scheme with that big old block up there. Oh, that bothers me. I can't just out of nowhere. But it's time to qualify. But my OCD is killing me. That OCD is killing me. But I'm gonna get out here and run a couple laps and see what we can do, boys. Really gonna have 1 lap because I gotta throw this first lap away, running the wall. So we'll see. Let's see what we can do, shall we? Get right up against this wall. Anytime you're qualifying at a 1.5 miles like this, you basically want to run the wall first lap. Get a little bit of heat in the tires. It helps with the grip later on the next run. But I'm way up against this wall. Not a lot of people want to get up against this wall, but I do. I don't like this stuttering, but we're gonna cut it down here. Start our hot lap. Stay off this wall a little bit. Keep that drag down. Get down on this bottom. We'll hook this bottom around. Get down on this apron. Let's see where we ended up at. 544 right now. Dakota did a 32.8, so I know he was rubbing them tires down. Did a 5.55. that's a good start. Eddie Baker still hasn't put a lap down, I don't think. So we'll check on him. We'll see. We'll see what he runs. He's coming to his hot lap. Oh, he's gonna cut the apron. I didn't cut the apron. And what's funny, Ox, that you say that. To me, this guy here, Eddie Baker, he was my biggest threat throughout the whole year. He's got 4 wins. Dakota runs strong, but Eddie was my biggest threat. But I do like Dakota. Dakota's a firefighter out of Texas. So, you know, first responders, I have a mad respect for that, being a first responder myself. So, yeah, boo Eddie, there we go. Just move all the hate and discontent over to the other one. But yeah, man. He said he really wanted that. Well, didn't type it up. But, so it looks like I'm on the pole. I'll be pulled into the broadcast. Terry, they using me as the in-race reporter tonight. Hopefully they will talk to me in warm-ups, talk to me in the first stage, hopefully as a winner, same as second stage, hopefully as a winner, and at the end of the race as a winner. So if it gets real loud, I apologize. I did turn up Zach a little bit. Zach Woods is our broadcaster over on the Tier 1 Studios broadcast of every race, unless him and Caleb swap it up. But yeah, we're going to see if we can dominate this one. Yeah, I'm going to treat it the same way as I did Kansas. Terry, you know, the same track, exact same way. So hopefully, as long as we can break the draft, I don't let anybody get it. You know, I'm going to start saving tires from lap 1, so they may push it, try to get out there and get in front of me, give me some dirty air and kill me, so kill my tires. So we'll see. Get out here and run a few laps.
How's it going,
Let's
man?
get Justin Sumner up here in the booth. It's Zach Woods. You have a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Hey, Justin. A lot on the line tonight. You've put in a lot of work between now and what has been a great championship run. We talked before the race began. What do you have to do in order to get this championship all locked up?
Well, have to be out front, have to get clean air. You know, part 1 is successful. I got the pole. So hopefully I can stay out front, you know, get out of dirty air. If I can maintain my same consistency on each lap and break the draft, I should be able to get out there. Because once you can break the draft, that clean air just really helps. So if I can do that, stay out front, stay clean, stay on the track, and survive, I think I've got a good chance of finishing this one on top. So fingers crossed, we'll see if we can do it.
I know last week you talked to me about how you approach this racetrack a lot like Kansas. Can you explain that to the fans in terms of how this track is very similar to that one?
The racing package that they have here allows for a lot of, you know, almost the drafting type tracks such as Talladega, Daytona, and Atlanta, where you're pretty much everybody's even. You know, if you can stay in the draft, you can stay right on top of them. Unfortunately, with that being said, with these tight turns, handling is going to come into play with if you stay in the dirty air, you get tight, you start killing your tires more, then you're going to fall off. So it's basically shaped the same way for me. The racing line for me is basically the same. You do have to be careful here at Vegas for the bumps in 1 and 2. If you hit those, it gets a little tail happy and you do lose a little bit of time. But if you can hit your marks and stay underneath the bumps, or either stay over the bumps when the tires tend to wear out, it will benefit you coming out of exit of 2 and serve you up for a good lap.
All right, Justin, we'll let you go. Concentrate here on the warm-up. Thank you for being our in-race reporter for tonight. We'll catch you at the end of each stage and hopefully at the end of this thing.
Surely. Appreciate it, man. As you guys can see, I can't really concentrate and talk at the same time, but I'm about to I'm going to change my relative to where you guys can see it. I have one from Sim Racing Labs, or Race Labs, where it has the lap times and things like that, so you guys can kind of keep up with what I'm doing while I'm doing it. I'm going to move them around a little bit. Going to, well, first I've got to unlock this one where I can get to it. But my overlays, I'm going to unlock it. There we go. I'm going to move this bad boy out of the way. Move this bad boy over here. If you guys like that one, where it's at, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to work on my other one there. And we're going to go with that so you guys can see where we're at as far as everybody else goes. Just kind of give that to you. You know, I've already got hooked Dean up with the mirror up here at the end of the year, so I think we're going to be good to go, guys. Got a good feeling about this race. Like I said, I just got to finish out strong, guys. That's all. But I've got 20 seconds before warm-up is over and we start the race. But want to thank Amanda Made Creations and Custom Sublimations, Sambo's Seasoning, Black Sunshine Designs, Tier 1, these guys, of course. Desert Ox Farms, my buddy that I've known almost my entire life, coming and hanging out with me, as well as Hellhound and Smithy and the Boss Man and anybody else that shows up. May not be able to see him, but yeah, guys, appreciate y'all from hanging out with me this whole season. We'll see if we can get out here and win this money. All right.
Picker guys, look over there to your right at the one away mark in that orange.
All right.
Road. That's when you guys will be allowed.
Got my bottle of high quality H2O.
The estimated SOF is
1,948.
Got Dakota sitting next to me.
Racing with you guys all year.
It looks like you're going to be on the inside, I think. Closed right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate everybody. Hate to see this league go away for a bit, but I think we got good things in the future if we come back to it.
Everyone's gridded. You have 3.
Yeah, sounds good. Hopefully it comes up. I enjoyed it.
And have a good run.
Absolutely, Terry. Yeah, man, I appreciate you, bud.
You know, stay in touch. Stay in touch. Definitely a great group of guys, man. Hopefully he comes back.
We need to get Scotty in here so he can see this Mayo guy. His last name's Mayo.
Yeah, 10-4, guys.
I'm sure that'll work out for him.
I'll be race control from the truck tonight. Again, hopefully it should be pretty smooth with 8 trucks. Good luck to everyone. Stages 25 and 50.
Stages are 25 and 50. And we have, well, we'll have to see how many laps we got. But, initial starter is going to be on green. Once again, guys, appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming and hanging out with me. Didn't know if I'd actually get into streaming and how much I would like it, but I've come out to enjoy it as much as I can. But just appreciate having a lot of people coming in and supporting. Some good teammates too. So.
Data has control. Maintain the pace speed until the green flag, then go.
All right, guys, here we go.
Green flag.
Like I said, I'm just going to lift my tires just a little, or lift my throttle just a little bit to save a little bit of tire. Just get back into throttle gradually. Maintain a pretty wheel. I'm going to be cutting this apron. Seems like it don't really help much. A little hairy up here at first, boys. I like the fact that everybody's getting competitive, even though we don't really have to be. Oh, they're not, dude. They're not. What I'm doing right now is taking the air off of their trucks. Just cutting their nose, making them use their stuff up. Because I'm still lifting like I need to. And so once I cut right there, you see Dakota kind of lift up a little bit. So make these boys fight each other up there, because I give him the draft and then give him the draft, then come down, get across his nose. Try to keep my left side down underneath him because it doesn't affect the air that much doing that. I'm on lap 11. We got 25 laps in this stage. I'm gonna drop my brake bias down a little bit. Get a little bit extra turn in there once it starts tightening up. Putting a lot of trust in Dakota to not come down and hit me here. He's right on my quarter panel. Oh, boys.
I got really tight right there. My bad.
Oh, you're good. Had to lift a good bit right there, boys. So we can see that I'm faster. I'm stuck in his air, so that's the problem. All right, well, P2 in that stage. I need to finish strong here. That was good. That was good. Good start of the night. Appreciate that. I'll bump my brake bias back up. Checking that middle back.
Open. Windshield available.
All right, let's see if we can get out here in front, boys. Nope, spun the wheels. Spun the tires, so that wasn't going to do me a bit of good. So I spun the tires. Yeah, I know, I know, but I had the opportunity.
Justin, Zach up at the booth. You have a copy.
Yes, sir, I do.
That was entertaining. Talk to the fans about your experience there in stage one.
Just goes to show the bottom and fresh air is king here. got a little bit behind them. Tried to fight with them. Shouldn't have really fought with them because I killed my right front. But and all in all, it was good. It was very entertaining. I know these guys, Dakota and Eddie, are fighting for every point right now. I think they're 10 points difference. So I just want to make sure I stay up front and get as many points as I can to end this season off. But yeah, very entertaining, very fun. It got a little heated there. And then I saw Jared come in and poke his head in there, and I didn't even see him. I guess he must have been tied in behind Eddie, and he showed up with that Superflow truck and made it really interesting. So, man, that was a wonderful stage. Hopefully we can have another one just like it.
All right, man. We'll let you go here. Get anchored in and for stage 2. We'll get you on the back end of that one.
All right, buddy. Thank you. Wonder if I should start in first or second. I got it. I got Dakota doing it. Maybe I talked him into doing it and see if I can get a better start.
Lead ahead control. Maintain the tight space until the stop sign. Stay sharp.
Wanted to fake that I was going high just to play around with it. Hey, Smitty. Appreciate you, buddy. Finished P2 the first stage to Dakota. Got them two back here right now. Eddie gave me a huge push. They both know. Hey, Rick. They both know that it's going to be kind of tough for them to beat me in the championship. So they're fighting each other right now. Kind of just play in the air right now. Sorry guys, I'm leaning a lot. Well, Rick, you wasn't here earlier. Starting this race, I was plus 18. It'd take a lot for them to beat me. I finished P2 in that stage. I beat the P2 standings driver, so I just made it even bigger lead. So I'd have to, and there's only 8 people here, so basically it's mine. This race is mine, and the championship is mine now. I pretty much think you can do the math and see that I've won it. So but at the same time, I don't want to just leave it to chance. I want to win it. So that's what I'm trying to do, Ox. Trying to leave no doubt that this was my championship to win. Oh, what up, DC? There he is. There's old Scotty. There's a guy in this field. You might hate him just because of his last name. His last name is Mayo. But for you guys here, I am the in-race reporter for today. So they're going, they already talked to me at the end of the first stage. At the end of the second stage, they should talk to me. Let's see, now I'm getting a gap on them coming to the final here. So the end of lap 50 is the second stage. Those boys fought for it. Looks like Dakota won that one. So I won that stage. P2 first stage, P1 second stage. Hopefully I can finish this race off strong and win it. I do not like that. I don't like how it just glitched. I know y'all saw that. Hopefully my stream is still going. I didn't like that one bit. If you guys are still there, let me know. That was a little wild. Checking up middle back. Okay, I'm good. Okay. Scared me there for a little bit. I'm still Goog. Okay, I appreciate that, Hellhound. I'm glad I'm Goog. Autocorrect's a son of a gun. Oh, we should be good, DC. I'm gonna try not to spin the tires on exit this time.
Right here.
There we go. So Mad Action stayed out.
Justin, Zach up in the booth. You have a copy.
Yes, sir, I do.
We ain't good at math up here, but we would like to make an educated guess that that stage win very well might have just locked up your championship. So I don't want to put the cart before the horse here, but maybe you can breathe a little bit better right now for this long run here towards the end.
And maybe so. I'm still enjoying. I'm gonna enjoy as much of this battling as I can with these guys. This is the kind of stuff that I've enjoyed all league. Just to battling with Dakota, Eddie, Jared, Greg when he was here. A lot of talent up here. I'm just glad to be a part of it. Once I started getting out front, you can see you start kind of separating a little bit. That clean air means a lot. So hopefully I can do it at the end of the stage, and hopefully we go green, have some green flag stops, and see what I can do with that track position.
All right, Justin, do you have an estimated fuel run for us up here in the booth?
Well, it says we got 28 laps of tank. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of an undercut, so we'll see. Probably about a 23, 24 lap run. I give or take a couple.
Okay.
I don't want to give away too much just in case anybody's watching in the race.
You're the one talking, not me. All right, go get him here.
I appreciate you, buddy. All right, guys, let's see what we can do here. And I get spun.
I broke loose, man. My bad.
Hope y'all saw that. Yep.
My bad, y'all. Fuck.
It's all good, man. So I'm gonna come down and get this damage fixed. I don't think it's gonna be a lot.
Yeah, Eddie, I think we all got that. Yeah, most guys did. Full black clear or something on that map. Thanks, Matt.
Pitboxing in
You guys all right, or you have a lot of damage?
5,
I don't know yet.
3, 2, 1. Right here. We can only repair some of the damage.
I should be fine. Well, that's a bummer.
I was worried you were going to nose it into the wall when you got spun to the right there. I was hoping it wasn't going to end your night.
As soon as
I didn't hurt you too bad, did I, Justin?
Go back, go back, go.
nah, man. As soon as I started spinning, I hit the brake and throttle at the same time, so she kind of stopped.
Yeah, I'm having my dad check out the replay. We're just trying to figure out why I broke loose, because I didn't break loose on that restart before.
It's one of those many mysteries, bud.
How bad are you, Dakota?
Not bad. 49 seconds. I'm already out of the pit road.
About coming to green in time. Gonna be on the inside.
Well, boys, now I've got something to prove. I don't like being back here, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to the front. We've got 42 laps until end of the race. So I think about 20 laps pit, and then, yeah, 20 laps I pit,
Happens to everybody once in a while.
and then 21 laps to the end of the race. So we'll see. I'm trying to pit on lap 78. Just coming to 79, I think. Either 78 or 79.
Then they clean out real well. You're ready to go green. All right, boss man, pace cars off. Green flag.
I think I chose wrong there, fellas. Trying to get these two side by side, and hopefully Dakota would kind of drift up a little bit, and I can get underneath them, but that didn't quite work out. Oh boy. They got back up to the front. Got 10 laps until I pit. Get back into frame for you guys. I'm over here leaning like crazy.
Sorry, man. Alright. I didn't know. I can come up
Well.
where I can't out.
Got to be checking up for the pace car.
Pit road is open.
Lining up behind the pace car.
Well, we're going to see what we can do, fellas.
Pit box in 10,
We're going to get all four. It says we can make it right at our pit window, so
2,
our fuel window, excuse me.
right here. We can't fix the damage.
Make sure we get it full.
Go Mego, go Mego. Good job, Victor. Let's hit the tires. Make them last the rest of the race.
Kind of. Now I'm just going to save fuel around. All right, gentlemen. So, got 27 to go. Or right at 27 to go now. I've got 28.7 in the tank. That's my worst. So,
Go. But we're gonna be starting on
I say
the
we just
inside.
run it, see what we can do. right, fellas. Hopefully this is the last restart.
You have control. Maintain the pace lead until the restart zone. Then go.
Didn't have enough wear on the tires, but out front of these boys right now. I just got a save tire. My bad. I was just gonna push you.
Oh, I'll get it, man.
Well, boys, May finished P3. I figured I'd back off of him a little bit. I did burn my stuff up, but there's no way they can catch me. But I was hoping that Eddie can get to him, and they get loose. And then, well, can't hit the wall like that. So they got damage on the left side, but I didn't hit the left side. Hoping they get to each other. She's there. I don't know if he can do anything with him, but get up there and battle each other. Hopefully get each other loose, and I can benefit. So we'll see. Got, like I said, this is the last lap, so we'll see if Eddie's got anything for him. He'll get on his outside up here. Good win, Dakota.
Well, we're on there, Dakota.
Good run, Eddie. Holy shit, man. That gave me a fucking heart attack.
Yeah, shit happened. Good championship, Justin.
Yeah, thank you, Eddie.
Love a season. I appreciate everybody here, man. Y'all are good drivers, and I hope to run into y'all in the future.
Nice run there, Dakota. Good job, buddy. Likewise.
Appreciate you,
Fun,
DC.
guys. A lot of fun.
Congrats, Dakota. Congrats, Justin.
Thank you, Matt. I'm going to burn my end down over here because me winning the championship. Bring it home, baby. Like I said, I didn't have to win this one, so I pushed it a little bit too much on the outside.
Hey, where you at, Justin?
Good, good run, man. Good run. I played a little bit too much on the outside out there and killed my tires. I would try to cross you over, and you and Eddie would get hooked together, and he'd push you, and I couldn't do nothing with you.
Yeah, I knew that me being out front, like you said, clean air is everything here in Kansas, and man, I'm just so glad I was able to pull that off. And congrats on the championship. Hell yeah, man. I hope to see y'all, you know, in another league for sure.
Oh, we'll stay in touch. I got you on the DM, so I'll stay in touch with you, and we'll find something for us to race together.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Us first responders got to have each other back.
Kind of inching ahead. I was pushing the opposite, seeing what I could do to burn your stuff up.
Yeah, man. Eddie, you one more lap, you would have had me, man. That was insane.
It took one lap too long to push real hard. If I had done that a lap sooner, it might have been a little bit better of an outcome for me.
I was kind
Regardless, y'all.
of hoping you would get to him and y'all cause some chaos and I can roll in there.
Yeah, it almost happened for you, for sure.
All right, guys, so won the championship. Going to be going up here. There they are.
Yeah, man.
It was like Eddie was reading my mind. I was like, okay, I'm gonna lay off right here and just tuck you in and ride. And Eddie comes flying through and give you a bump. I'm like, well, there goes that plan.
Well, see,
Everything I
I
could
was
do the opposite.
so of course I was like, man, I'm rolling off third. I was like, hopefully Eddie and Justin get up there and fucking just start running hard, you know, and I can lay back and save some tire. And then I beat Eddie on the restart. I ended up getting in front of him, and I was like, fuck. I was like, now I gotta get up here and run. Because I knew I couldn't. I couldn't sit back and just, you know, let you get up there in clean air. I knew I had to take you when I had fresh.
Yeah.
And he gone.
Yeah, they pulled him.
I kept trying to do the same thing. I was trying to let you two battle it out and ride. But then the 28 and the 46 were just fast enough to keep pace with all of us. So it was like they kept trying to make a move if I lay it off. So I had to press you guys. And then that was wild.
Yeah, that's why I said this place, man, it's like a drafting track. You just got to pick your battles here, man. That's why I treat it the exact same way as Kansas.
Yeah. Definitely a lot of fun. I waited one lap too long. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm going to just put the fucking foot down on the floor and see what happens and throw it in there. And
Sorry,
I
guys.
got right to his door. If I had done it one lap sooner, I probably would have had some.
Oh, yeah, I believe so. Definitely if you could have gotten to his outside and pinched him, you could have probably, because I saw you coming to him at the line, but if you would have been able to, if that was the white flag, you could have pinched him down in 1 and 2 and pinched him down in 3 and 4, and you probably would have pulled him at the line.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of myself, but I waited the extra lap. Plus, I also didn't want to wreck him, too. Going down the back straightaway, coming to the checkered, he was really blocking. I almost spun him. I actually tapped the brake while I was on the throttle because I didn't want to spin him like that.
Yeah, I get it, but hey, a block's a block.
Yeah, no, but that would have sucked, though. If he
It wouldn't have sucked
like,
for me.
Yeah, no, you probably would have been all right. But I was like, oh my god, if I hook him and lift his rear wheels
Bruce,
and spin him out right now, that's not a good look. So I was like, let me just tap the brake and I'll send it in on the outside.
Yeah, man, it was a fun run up there. But yeah, guys, Bruce,
I really
appreciate you, man. I finished P2 the first stage,
I'm watching
P1
the replay or the slow-mo right
the second
now,
stage.
I'm all over his tailgate as he's going up and down with zigging and
got
zagging like
spun
3 times.
from the start at the beginning of the stage. Dakota got loose and hit me, and then started P8 or P7 and fought it all the way back up to the front. So finished P3. Played too much on the outside. I didn't have to win, Bruce, to win the championship. I was so far ahead, but played around a little bit too much and burned my stuff up. Finished P3. Yes, sir, Rick. I appreciate you, buddy. Really do. Show us that beautiful bean footage there, Terry. Oh, it's in our group chat. I'm sitting here looking, going over there. There's no point for me going over there. Oh, she's sweet. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. I love that blue. Love that blue.
Well, congrats, Justin, on the championship.
Appreciate you, buddy. Where'd they tell you finished at?
Fucking third, damn it.
I figured.
Baker beat me by 2 fucking points.
Oh man, that sucks.
Maybe if I would have won that second stage, we would have probably been tied, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
Damn it, that sucks. It is what it is, though. That was my race. I mean, and then I felt fucking terrible when I fucking T-boned you, dude. Looking at that replay, my dad was saying that 84 kind of came up a little bit, and he was like, but I was coming down, because I was on your door. Yeah, it was just one of those things, because I was like, man, that blew me away. I broke traction.
Well, that's what I was wondering. I was just pulling off. I said, all right, I got a good start. Here I am spinning. Like, what in the world?
Yeah, I mean, even my dad, it caught him. It caught everybody off guard, because he was like, all right, green, and then he was like, what the hell? I was like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I
was like, and at first I thought, Jared Hayes may have been under me, and just pushing my ass end up. But I haven't seen the replay, but he was saying that he didn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out in a little bit on my stream, but yeah, man, it was fun coming back through the field.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it gave me something to do for sure, and I seen you right behind me too, and I was like, hell yeah, let's roll. Dude, that was fucking kick ass, man. That was a good race.
Yeah, I just hate that everything's coming to an end. But like I said, I can't run all of them, but I got some leagues that I run that are really good. The Chrome Horn Racing Experience, I'll send them to you in chat. They run multiple days, but I got a few of those drivers over here in my stream chat now. But Chrome Horn Racing Experience, they run the late models, the trucks, pretty much everything. I think they're gonna start.
You know what they run on Monday nights?
Monday nights, I don't think they're running because they don't run tonight, but they may later on. I'm sure if we talk to them about it, they may run it. But and another one I run is called the Old Farts.
Oh yeah, I've heard of the Old Farts League. Yeah,
I run with them.
That's a pretty popular league. Yeah, I just that's the only thing that sucks about my job is fucking because we work 72 hours a week instead of your traditional like 60.
Yeah.
So, and the way the schedule works out, it's like 2 on, 3 off, 2 on, 3 off, 2 on, 2 off. And pretty much it makes whatever group you're on, because we have 7 groups, and whatever group you're on corresponds with the day of the week that you're gonna for sure have off. So
I got you.
And I get Mondays off, so
I understand.
To bring in the champion of the Tier 1 Truck Series, Justin Sumner, Zach Woods up in the booth. You have a copy.
Loud and clear, sir.
Tier 1 Truck Series Season 2 champion. That's got a good ring to it. You managed to get those stage wins and all throughout the playoffs and put out a gap that was just too big of a mountain to climb. And let's not put the cart before the horse. Talk to the fans about your night tonight here at Las Vegas. Third tonight. Obviously, the championship's going to make that feel a lot sweeter.
It will. That whole last stage, which, of course, when we started it off, I still have to go back and look and see what happened with the spin on the restart. I was completely baffled, bamboozled, discombobulated, however you want to say it. But being able to come back up there and get back up front was good. And then the caution right at the stage, or right at the fuel window, definitely put a little bit of strategy in it. But every time, I got out front for that little bit, and Dakota got on me inside, and there was a few times I tried to pass him on the outside. When I knew it wouldn't work, I started to slow up and cross him over. And toward the end of the run, when I knew my tires were starting to wear, like the majority of the season, Eddie Baker was a thorn in my side when it come to it. And every time I go to cross him over, he'd give him a bump bump draft and shove them out in front of me, and I couldn't cross them over, so I had to stick on the outside. So I think that was initially, eventually what happened to me and killed my tires for the end. So I let Eddie go with about 5 to go, and I figured maybe if they get together, I can roll through. They can roll the red carpet out, and I'll get the win. But other than that, I was just happy enough to win the championship, solidify that tonight.
Well, you win the championship. The gap is 20 points between you and Eddie. 3 wins, 11 top 5s, 15 top 10s. Talk to the fans about what Tier 1 Truck Series, what the season meant for you. I know for a while there, we talked a lot about you seemingly every week. And then you went on a torrent run in the playoffs and managed to get a bunch of stage wins. Ultimately, Eddie even said that was the difference between him and you.
Yeah, definitely. The beginning of the season, I could dominate early and then just fall short. And I did get that one win at Rockingham early in the season to get into the playoffs, so I knew I was good there. But I wasn't, being a competitor, I wasn't satisfied. I wanted to try to win as much as I could. And if it wasn't for Eddie, once again, I probably could have had maybe 1 or 2 more. I knew Texas ended up biting me in the butt. Charlotte ended up biting me in the butt. I think IRP was one. Just a few of the issues that, of course, me overdriving it sometimes. But all in all, coming from this being my first season with Tier 1, all the talent here, all the the good driving, the good talent, definitely was a wonderful experience. I'm sure I'm going to miss it. It is a little bit sweeter knowing that I finished on top, but you, Zach, and Brett, and Matt, Caleb, all the guys, all the admins, Devin for being there as race control and helping out with the setups and stuff. You guys, you made it worthwhile. Appreciate each and every one of y'all for taking out your time, putting in a lot of effort, blood, sweat, and tears. Definitely appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to what the future may hold.
I'm flattered with all the thank yous to the league. You have any personal thanks you want to give for this championship run? And I normally, I don't know if he's even got his mic set up for this, but normally this is a moment where after these thank yous, I'm sure Brett would like to say a few words to you. But do you have any thanks you want to give for this season on your end for this championship run?
Sure, absolutely. My teammates over at Black Car Mafia, Terry, Scotty, Rev, and DC. These guys have supported me the whole league run. Anything I do, they support me. Amanda Made Creations and Custom Sublimations, she's definitely been a big supporter as well. Sambo's Hog Trough Seasoning, Black Sunshine Designs, and everybody. Just got a few guys over at another league just hopped in my chat talking to me over at Chrome Horn Racing. These guys definitely supported me too. So once again, appreciate you guys, and glad to come out on top.
Brett?
Yeah, I got you. I just want to thank you and thank all the people that was the good drivers in the league this year. I know it's a sad ending that we're going to be shutting it down for a little while, but I just want to commend you for jumping on as an admin and being a respectful driver and everything that you've brought to the table and keeping me sane these last few weeks. But I just want to say congratulations. It was definitely well deserved. I don't think anybody had anything for you there at the end, and you're definitely a deserving champion.
Well, I appreciate that. I don't know about keeping you sane. I think I'm a few degrees short from a profession to be able to keep you sane. But yeah, appreciate you guys a lot. Definitely trying to run the league is definitely not a small task, and being able to be fair with everybody. So once again, appreciate you guys.
All right. Well, champion. That's got a nice ring to it. Justin Sumner, your Tier 1 Truck Series champion. Go and enjoy it, man.
Thanks, Zach. Appreciate you, man.
Laps were 95.
I needed that 2 inches on the first stage already.
God, if I had a nickel for every time somebody said that to me.
I know. I was looking for somebody who said that's what she said.
What did I walk into?
Welcome back.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, Jared found some speed in the end of the first stage there. He was chasing me down good.
Oh yeah, that's what I told because they had me as the race reporter, and I said, we were up there battling, us 3 trucks, and then all of a sudden I see that pink Superflow truck. I was like, he must have been tucked in behind you because here he comes to your outside. I was like, goodness gracious, here he comes.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Was coming.
The old pink rocket.
Yeah. I go with the pink because it's easy to find in the broadcast.
Hey,
There
it
I
makes
am.
sense.
I had a hell of a time trying to get around you in the 28 there at the start of the second stage. I'm like, one of you freaking move.
Well, me and the 28 were the closest points battle, and that's why I needed that 2 inches there at the end of stage 1. That would have given me the 1 point I would have needed because he ended up finishing 1 point ahead of me, I think, in the points. The way I calculate it.
Dang.
But when then he told me that he was stayed out at the end of stage 2 trying to lead a lap to get a bonus point, and then when he came into pit, he got a penalty for entering a closed pit, and that's why he was almost a lap down when we came to green. And I'm like, hell, I'm good now because he's going to be like a half lap down the whole rest of the race. And then you 3 all wrecked at the green flag, and I'm like, oh shit, now he's right back in it. And I even got a little bit of nose damage from that. I was trying to get stopped. I think I might have just barely hit Dakota because he was broadside on the track. And so then I came in and repaired, and now I'm starting at the back, and I had to get around Bill quick to stay with you guys to keep the draft so I could stay with Matt. And so I wasn't given any room at all for error, and of course it bit me. And I think I came up a little bit and he came down, and it spun me, and that fucked me for the rest of the night. But,
Yeah, I went and looked at it was lap 54. It looks like we were all door to door anyway on the restart. So as soon as we started moving around on the track, taking off, it was just a domino effect.
Mm-hmm.
What lap did we go 3 wide for the lead for like 3/4 of a lap?
That's what I was trying to figure out too.
It was in that last stage, correct?
Yeah.
All right,
was it after that last pit stop?
I think it was after the pit stop. All I know is I arced it off of 3 and 4 and got a hell of a run, and I was like, I can't waste this.
79.
Was already on the apron, so I went all the way to the bottom, and then next thing you know, we were 3 wide for the whole lap.
It was lap 79.
79. Oh yeah, it was like 78 coming to 79.
Quiet in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all watching the 3 wide battle on lap 79.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah, man, I was out there and I was like, God, I'm burning my stuff up. I've got to get behind them. And every single time.
I was like,
that's not gonna work.
I was completely opposite, man. I was like, I gotta get up front. Like, I don't know, man. It just felt different tonight. It felt like I could run harder, and I don't know, man.
You had to leave it all on the line. You had no choice.
Yeah.
Last race of the season. I mean, why not make it interesting, What I didn't want to do is fucking spin out on a restart. Like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, guys.
You just said you wanted to make it interesting.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean,
that's what I was hoping you guys were going to do near the end there when you were dicing back and forth. I was just kind of laying it forward, waiting for somebody to do something.
Just gonna turn that off. That way you guys ain't got to hear it. Thank you, Amanda. I really appreciate it. Hey, if you can hear me, Bruce, or you're here, what are y'all running on Mondays? Just let me know what y'all are running on Mondays. I think Bill and Jared got together. I'm gonna go check. It was lap 71. He come down and clipped his right rear, and he overcorrected and pulled it down to and hit the inside wall. Bill clipped Jared's right rear, and he didn't hit the wall, and he pulled it back, snatched it back, and he got sideways and slid to the inside wall. And when he hit the inside wall, I guess it called a caution. Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at it. There's a tiny little twitch from Bill that goes down and gets his right rear and spins him. Okay, guys, I got a correction for that Chrome Horn Racing League. Monday is trucks intermediate tracks, so your mile and a half, your miles and stuff like that. That's what they run on Monday nights. So that's an entire season on its own, because they do trucks, super speedways, trucks, short tracks, trucks intermediate. So they race Monday through Sunday, or Monday through Saturday, excuse me. They don't race on Sundays. So no, it's free. But they do, yeah, they do real good racing though. If you're just looking for fun stuff and good fellowship, those guys run real good. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the old farts. My bad. I thought it was Chromehorn, but the driver that I'm sitting here talking to is runs the Chromehorn. It's the old farts sim racing league. Yeah, they run Monday through Saturday. They do all the different uh, disciplines. Yeah, correct. Yeah. Let's see. This is my. Thank you, Bruce. Yeah, this is my first paid league that I've really jumped into. I'm a little weary about it because you put the money up there, you don't want to not get your money's worth. Yeah, we'll do, man. Hey, stay safe up there, out there in old Texas. Well, yeah, tell me about it. I'm over here in South Georgia, so the humidity's like just beyond crazy. But the only good thing is I'm working part time. I used to work state law enforcement for 10 years, and now I'm doing part time while I work at a nuclear plant as armed security. But about to start working some college football games and get paid bank. So looking forward to that. Yeah, I should be working the Georgia Southern home games when they start up, and it's about $50 an hour. Yeah, Dakota. Yeah, man. Take care, bud. Awesome season. Oh man. Yeah, it's about time for me to be heading on out too, boys. I'm gonna get off my chat with the stream and close it out and start counting some money, I guess. Well, that was a nice little surprise when Brett put out they added to the purse. I was like, oh, that's nice. I got you. Well, I thought that I would pretty much had it, you know, covered being plus 18, but I was like, I'm gonna make sure I finish out front and at least, you know, that way there's no doubt that I've got it once we get there toward the end. So yeah. Well, I mean, if I would have finished eighth, I would have only got what 3 stage points, and if Eddie would have won, he would have got 10, so that'd be 7-7. So at the end of the second stage, if I would have finished dead last, he would have been 4 points away. So there was a way he could have beat me. So that's why I just stayed up front. That's wild. Yeah, I went back and watched that restart. Everybody was door to door, and what happened was Eddie got in the back of Dakota and or either Dakota come down when he was shifting. Either way, they met, and it spun him into me and spun me out. So yeah. Oh yeah, there was 3 trucks sitting on the start finish line. Yeah, I said it. I was just like just pushing as hard as I could. I was like, if these two guys get in there, and they actually made contact on that last lap, and he almost spun him because Dakota blocked real heavy. If he would have spun him, he might have come up in the track and hit him, and then I could have just eased on through with the red carpet. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, yeah. But I mean, we ended up bouncing right back to P1 and 2, I think, before the end of it. So there they are. I was gonna say Brett just like dipped. Uh, you kiss your mother with that mouth? I'm gonna treat him like Ralph and give him a bar of soap to chew on. And just T1TS. I wouldn't have been able to tell. It sounded like you've been doing it for a very long time. Yeah, man. Brett. Yeah, man. I'll go ahead and get you guys on out of here. I'm sorry, I'm talking to these guys. Yeah, definitely, man. Appreciate you. But appreciate everybody talk, coming by and hanging out with me. Got the championship here, so first off, gonna thank these guys here before I get off. I just got it, man. Thank you. Once again, guys, appreciate each and every one of y'all for supporting me this season. Still going to be running some more truck series races or more leagues here and there. Still going to be running the stream, so we will appreciate you, TMJ. We got to figure out who we're going to have put the hard hat on and put the banner up. That's right. We don't count them wins, but appreciate you, man. Appreciate everybody showing up, and you guys take care. Yeah, that was right on. Yeah, that was right on.